Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to let you know, had some tomato incidences. Found one tomato rotten and had ants all over it. The other one was not looking so hot. And then I have a third one here that's just completely messed up on that side. So I went ahead and pulled these three since that was causing a lot of trouble. I noticed, I don't know if the ants were living inside of the tomato or just getting food off from it and everything, but don't know if you can see or not. But a big train of ants running along here and just running up and down this branch here and everything. So that was very unfortunate and everything. So I pulled those tomatoes. Not sure what's going to become of these guys here. They seem whole and solid, so hopefully they will be okay. Gonna do something with these ants. I have a couple different things to use. Can't remember everything that I have at this point. I didn't know what was safe and what was not safe. So I actually had some 7 Dust, which says it can be used with tomato or vegetables and that sort of thing, and that's kind of what it's designed for. So I have that. I have diatomaceous earth, which is also supposed to be safe. I'm not positive. I haven't looked these up yet, but obviously I'm gonna have to do something. So, and then I also have, I believe it's chrysanthemum oil, or persanthemum oil, made from the chrysanthemum flower, I believe, or part of the plant or something. So I have a couple different options for pests and that sort of thing. It's obvious that major pest issues and everything. I feel really bad because this tomato plant started out really super well. Had 10 fruit on him, and I just let everything just go on it. I just thought that just let all the suckers go and everything, and so then that essentially quit the tomato production here. Also, it took an I didn't change the nutrient solution, which was also a big issue. You just sometimes you just don't realize how horrible you feel until once you start to feel a little bit better. I've just been so under the weather lately. I've had like zero energy and everything, and so I finally gotten to the doctor. Finally, it was time for me to have other medications that I can only get so often, that sort of thing. So I'm finally starting to kind of make a little bit of a comeback. So I at least have energy to get a pair of scissors and come out and cut off some of these suckers and that sort of thing. So I think I pretty much ruined this. The biggest ones that I have this one that had the 10, which didn't get very tall, but he had lots of fruit on him. So I think that's what was going on with him, why he quit growing, is he just had too much production on it and not enough nutrients. So now that I've thinned him out and given him the nutrients, hopefully he'll be able to ripen up some of those tomatoes, and we'll get a harvest there, and hopefully it won't be like that harvest down there. This little guy here, I've pretty much ruined him by just letting there be tons of suckers and everything. This one I tried to kind of do a 2-vine approach, where the main one went up and the off one went over, which would have been fine, with the exception of, you should see how many suckers I cut off. Actually, I have a pile of them over here. It's kind of strewn about in my yard here. So many suckers, and I mean, I think, let's see here, I think this one and this one are the 2 biggest suckers, and from a sucker standpoint, to be a couple feet tall, that's certainly, I let that go way too long. So there's several of them that were just huge and everything. Some of these are just branches, but most of them are suckers. The big ones like that, they're suckers. I'm just gonna kind of let them grow out. I was thinking, I should dig a hole and try to plant them, but I didn't realize that I probably wouldn't do anything with it, and since it's so sandy over there, like you look, that's just so sandy, so I don't think that they'll do much. I'm just gonna let them just kind of decompose there. I think this area is a bit nutrient deficient because water just kind of comes from the side of my house and just kind of goes down. So I'm hoping that maybe the plants will add a little beneficial, nutrients, that sort of thing. So, long story short, been having these little bugs here too. It's not gonna focus here on that guy, is it? Not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure those are harmful. I always find them around the tomatoes right before they begin to rot and decay and have little blotches and stuff on them. Like right there, seems to be, I don't know why my camera can't focus, but that seems to be the thing. So I pretty much ruined this plant, this one, and that one. I actually found out that the main stem that I thought, because there were two of them growing here, and I thought that this was the main stem because it was growing straight up and it was taller than, it grew straight up and it was taller than this one. But when I traced it back, I found that was the sucker, so I cut it off, and I'm now trying to loop the main stem back into the cage there to hopefully help that one. So I demolished. This one was also a two stem, which it would seem like I can do two stems. That doesn't seem to be a problem. I just need to clean out all the suckers and not let any suckers go, which I did not do a very good job on at all. So that one, it looks like two plants because the dirt had fallen, the level had fallen so deep. So I filled it back up and put in new sand, new soil. So now it's doing a lot better. It didn't rain. The afternoon showers weren't that bad today, so I went ahead and moved all the sweet potatoes back into the little container there. And also, I took 3 ends of sweet potatoes and buried them in the ground here. Just kind of watered them in. I don't think that that's going to do a whole lot, but I hope that they'll take root and go. Some of these were taking root, so I don't know if they're still taking root or not. But when they got mowed, which I knew, I just had them mow over it because I just couldn't have them just continue to grow and have the grass just growing up through it and stuff. So, hopefully those will root. And the problem is I'll probably never ever dig this up and never get sweet potatoes. But it'd be cool if you start a little wild sweet potato group going on there. But you can see tons of damage. Not sure if it's aphids or what. I know at night usually there's a lot of movements of bugs and that sort of thing. See if I can get one there. Of course, it's not going to focus. There's one there with wings. So, I don't know why the autofocus isn't working on this camera. It's got like a 30x or 35x, I think, but and that's the physical focus there. So, but so those kind of bugs, I think, and snails also. I found a lot of snails, that sort of thing. But so that just kind of shows kind of the status of the tomatoes. I will take everybody's advice a lot sooner next time, I think, and just get rid of most, if not all, the suckers. I think I should have like a 5-inch rule where if suckers get to be about 5 inches, I need to go ahead and pull them. I went ahead and I cleaned this guy up. He's doesn't seem to be doing the best, but maybe he'll make a comeback. This one has been pretty straightforward. Not too many suckers, and the ones that it did have, I think I got pretty early on it. There's one that looks like I got a while back, and there's one I got a while back. So this is just kind of a learning experience for me. I've never had tomato plants this big and had to really deal with sucker issues and that sort of thing. Last year, the plants were smaller than this one here, and I had 2 of them side by side, one in each milk jug there, and the one here, I think they're there and there, or maybe they're on the cement, I can't remember. But the plants didn't outgrow the cage, so this year I'm doing much better. I definitely have a lot more growth, you can see. And in addition to the growth, this year I definitely have I definitely have a lot more production. The one over here had two really small, almost grape-sized, grape tomato-sized, up against the wall, which I didn't know about, at the end of the season. So I'm gonna just go ahead and continue to see what happens with these. I didn't throw out all the suckers. I took this one here and I put him in there. I don't know if he'll do much with this guy or not. I took and put another one in here. This will be the third one. This time this has holes in it, so hopefully it'll do okay. But this one hopefully will do okay. So I got 1, 2, and then I took a sucker and pulled him and put him over there. This is actually my watermelon bucket. I actually started seeds. I didn't tell you guys I started 2 more watermelon seed buckets, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with this guy, if he's just going to get pulled and tossed, or what's going to happen with him when and if the watermelons come, because I really like to have watermelons for my son and everything. Seems to really enjoy them and everything. And then here was a little seedling here that I had started, I think I told you guys about, and he sprouted and I'm thrilled. So today was his first day out. I put him out, I think it was around 4 or 5, so and it's pretty overcast today. I don't know if you can see, there's the sun. Pretty overcast today, so hopefully he'll do okay and he won't be a problem for him. So but that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys I cleaned up my my tomato vines and everything, and the big thing everybody says is you gotta get them sooner, otherwise they leave a big gaping hole like that, which will cause the plant to be much more susceptible to rot and everything else. I was thinking of putting wax on there. I didn't know if that would be a viable option or not, but like this is a much smaller one that I cut, so I think this one should do a lot better. But a big gaping hole like that doesn't always give you problems. This is probably the biggest sucker that I cut there. Give you guys a perspective. Like there's the, probably about almost the size of well, not quite the size of my pinky fingertip, but you can definitely see that it left a huge gaping hole there. So hopefully, hopefully the other plant will do okay and everything like that. So this one here has lost most of the flowers on this cluster, but looked like there was some new growth here. I don't know if you can see with my finger there, right there. Looks like there's new growth there, and also on the end. I don't want to damage it. There, so I was hoping maybe it was going to put out a couple new flowers and then I would have new stuff, and I think, I'm not positive, maybe somebody can help me out, but let's see if I can. There's a little green bug right there, just to the right of the sucker. Little green bug, and I'm assuming that must be an aphid. Oh, there we go, now it focuses. Nope, not anymore. So, maybe you guys can let me know if that's an aphid or not. Hopefully it is, because I just killed him. But yeah, so that's that. I did notice that this particular plant here has a lot of, I don't know if it's caterpillar damage or what, but he's got a lot of stuff going on with him. So I did trim back a lot of the branches and stuff. I did zip tie it. I forgot to mention I zip tied it here, so that way I would have a bit more stability for the rack, because this was falling out, and as I came out I was bumping almost every branch over here, broke off to some degree. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna tie it back up and go from there. So this is one that it's a sucker that I should probably just cut off, and rather than let go, because now it's essentially becoming a 3-stem plant instead of a 2-stem. So I guess I'm probably making another bad decision by leaving that one. I was just going to try to salvage what I could out of this plant, because The reason I left it is because it's got some flowers up here, and it's got the new growth there. So I might end up not getting very many tomatoes, even though I have so many tomato plants this year. Oh, I did fix this one here too. I trimmed him up and got him all the suckers cut off of him. He's still got four fruit on him, so hopefully these guys will do pretty good. So long as I can keep those bugs off of it. Well, I guess I didn't get him. Oh, there's one of his buddies. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, got him. So we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see what happens with these. So hopefully, I'm hoping that one and this one will do well, and then I'm hoping that one of these two, or these two, and then this, these suckers will take off and go and grow. So I'm hoping that everything will work out well and everything. I did top off these bags. Remember I had some sweet potatoes that were exposed, so took the dirt the soil that was just overly saturated and wasn't draining, and I put it on top of those. So hopefully now we'll have better everything better there. Oh, I haven't shown you guys this bug yet. This is a red bug. Not sure if it's the baby version or adolescent version of the other thing or not. So the little black ones, not entirely sure, but there you go. So I don't know what's up with him, but they seem to like to sit on the tomatoes and do stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, I guess I did show you guys that one, but a little fruit's growing. So all right, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment if you could. Any advice or about the bust and bugs and all that is greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot, guys. Oh, and I'll trim the flowers off of that when I get done here. I guess I didn't do a good job. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.